Max, you had all these legendary moments as a champion, and then you hit some rougher times against a guy named Alex Volkanovski. How do you look back on your rivalry with him, the trilogy you had with him?
It sucked. Holy shit, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, it is what it is, you know. I got nothing but love and respect for him. Fights just didn't go my way, you know what I mean? I felt the first two fights was competitive. Second fight, definitely probably one of the most competitive ones. And then the third fight, it is what it is, bro. He fucking put the nail in the coffin with that one. But hey, I would want to get back one over everyone, you know, and fuck, I don't have the BMF title anymore. Sorry, buddy. You can't come at fight 55 to fight me, but you know, all jokes aside, dude's a legend, man. Like I said, it's history. It is what it is. And I can't go back and change it. And I don't want to go back and change it because that's who I made it, you know? Winning all those fights, doing all those, and losing all those fights, things happen for a reason. And I got certain fights because of losses, because of wins. So I think that was just all part of the journey, you know? And, you know, I'm super grateful for him for being a part of my journey.
Max, I can't tell you how much I love that perspective because not a lot of fighters are able to look at things that way. And it's so refreshing, and I think healthy to hear somebody able to reflect upon good and bad times in the same vein.
Every competitor handles loss differently. Max's gratitude allows him to see past the results. After the last chapter in the Volkanovski trilogy, Max rattled off 2 wins 4 months apart. He had proven year in and year out that he was one of the baddest in the business. But then, at UFC 300, he got the chance to literally show that when he was offered the fight for the BMF belt against another dangerous fighter, Justin Gaethje. After the Volkanovski fight, some began to doubt if Max still had it, and he noticed.
UFC 300 came, he gave me the 155 title shot, 155 shot at the BMF title. You know, and then on top of that, that was the respect part. But then the disrespect part on me was like, I was coming up, I was the undergun. Like, there's no way I was gonna be able to handle his power in there. So I was like, bro, look, I showed you guys for 24 minutes and 50 seconds. I showed you guys what I could do. And out of respect, I was like, look, I'm gonna give him the chance to knock my ass out. But then in my mind, I was thinking, bro, I want to catch you to prove that I belong here too. So, you know, and shout out to Justin Gaethje, because how much guys do you see do the 10 seconds, they shoot, do the 10 seconds, they step back. I caught Justin Gaethje like in the first 10 seconds when we first came together. I caught him with punches and he never once stepped back. He was like, I'm staying here to throw. He kept throwing, you know, and he threw a right hand, I threw a right hand. Mine's landed first, you know, blessed man forever.
That'll do it with 1 second to go. Gaethje face first on the canvas. Max Holloway wins the BMF title.
Oh my goodness! Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, the pride of Hawaii, Max Bless Holloway.
Hey, first things first, give it up to Gaethje, a real BMF. He had so much to lose and nothing to gain from this fight, but he gave it to me for you guys. Yo, raise the roof for him. Come on, louder. Let's get it.
Max could officially call himself the BMF, but the man behind the signature point down has already proven himself to fight fans. His goals remain lofty, even after accomplishing so much. First, he has to fight Conor McGregor, but then
I'm gonna get the belt back. You know, we're running into some heels right now, but some bumps, and we gotta have some fight up heels right now. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna be a two division champion. I know in my heart. I mean, you know, with Conor coming back, he looking for a fun fight. You know what I mean? He wants violence. I want violence. The last fight was far from violent. So at the end of the day, give me a violence fight. I would like that. I'm Polynesian. We was talking to you about generational kitchen. I can eat that all fight week. We can do it at a heavier weight class. It'd be easy.
I love this. And I have no doubt that what you are telling me is 100% true, that you can obtain the belt in any division that you want at any time. Where does that self-belief come from? Were you a kid that always had that? Did someone teach that to you?
Yeah, I just think that my grandpa and my grandma, them, they instill, especially my grandpa, he instilled that it's all about hard work. You gotta be hard worker in this, and whenever you do something all the way through. Don't start something that you're not gonna finish, or don't start something that even if you finish it, you're half-assing it, right? He was always, if you could do something, be the best you can be. I always say it too. Whatever it is, whatever job you like, go be the job. If you like being a janitor, go be a janitor. But be the janitor that's your face is on the wall for employee of the month every month. That's the type of person I want to be. I always talk to you guys here. Like, everybody always asks me, "Oh, when are you going to retire? When are you going to retire?" Now I'm at 34 or something. I'm like, bro, I'll let you guys know, but I want to be the very best version of myself. So if I feel like I can't keep up with the top of the division, then I'd be like, yeah, maybe it's time to go. But if I'm always in, as long as I'm always in title contention, or there's an idea of me like, oh, I can get this fight and I'll be there, I'm gonna stay here. Why not? I'm fighting the best guys in the world, so that's what I want to do.
And you've proven it time and time again. Max, you started in the UFC as a kid.
Yeah.
What has changed the most about you or for you since your UFC debut to now?
Just experience, just my age, mostly, at the end of the day, it's just mindsets. It's just the way that I know how things is. I know the thing works, and it's a lot, not too much. I don't think so. I guess so. Actually, I take that back. The one thing that I learned is just looking at things, what I mean? Like, to see things, to see how the way it grows, to see the sport. Like, I was with the sport from FX to, I fought on everything. I believe I fought on Facebook.
I was going to say Facebook
prelims. I fought on FX. I fought on Fox. I fought on pay-per-view cards. I fought on ABC. I fought on Paramount Plus cards now. ESPN pay-per-view cards. Like, I fought on everything. It's just crazy to see everything changes, and that's the main thing that I understand. Like, bro, if you want to stay with the sport, you need to be always evolving, because if you're not, you can get left behind.